welcome to Rum and Tings, where we drink rum and talk about things, but never stay on topic. I'm your host, Lana.
And I'm Mr. X.
Make sure to like and subscribe, comment any topics, issues that you'd like us to discuss. Today's topic is, does social media really ruin relationships? I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I think it kind of does, but not necessarily. I'm not sure. What do you think?
Me personally, I think social media has ruined and are helping relationships to be ruined.
I think, okay, so I can see where it will or can ruin relationships, with the whole thirst traps or just in that nature.
It's not just that, it's the temptation, how easily things to communicate with somebody makes it easier. You don't have to go out your way. You can just sit on the toilet and talk to multiple girls at the same time.
But are you letting them know that you're on the toilet though? Or
I probably usually say at the club something, but anyways, it's so much temptation. Like there's basically all you see is sex. Clearly.
Yeah, but that's where I feel like I'm 50-50 on it, because I feel like that's where the self-control should kick in. Because at the end of the day, there's always going to be temptation. And sex is readily available. So the whole point of where it starts to intrude in your relationship is where you show self-control. It's either, if I know that I can't trust myself, then I stay away from it. Or if I want to stay in it, then I either leave this relationship or practice self-control.
It's not just simply self-control, because it's not saying that, oh, hey, you see it, I can't help it, but sometimes it creates situations where it can be difficult. And let's be honest, the first part of it, more off for women, is mostly you love that attention, a whole bunch of guys hounding at you, which create opportunities too, or will create opportunities for you to do something. And you'll be actually tempted, because out of the millions of guys who say something, there's going to be a couple ones where you start.
Yes, but again, where the self-control comes in is there's always a guy out there that you want to have sex with. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's always a woman out there that guys want to have sex with. The self-control part comes in. It's the where you say, well, I'm easily tempted, so I'm going to try to avoid those situations. Or you say, let me fix the fact that I am easily tempted, work on what's causing me to be easily tempted, and fix that. Because at the end of the day, sex is going to be everywhere. Sex is going to be on social media, TV, it's going to be in front of you, it's going to be down the street, it's going to be at Walmart, pub, it's going to be everywhere. So unless you're going to trap yourself inside your house, inside a room, and avoid all of that, you're just going to have to learn to practice self-control.
Well, the first self-control should be how much you're on there, because one of the things where, hey, if you're there all the time, you're not gonna get desensitized until you indulge with it too much.
Well, I also do feel like to truly say if it ruins relationship or not would be to classify like what's cheating when it comes to social media too.
Okay, so if we're going to classify what's cheating usually entails anything that you will not do or should not do in front of your spouse.
Okay, so if I like a guy's picture and he's shirtless, is that considered cheating?
No.
So when does it become cheating for you? When I jump into his DMs?
Well, for me personally, the easy way to put it is, if I can't do it myself, then you probably shouldn't be. That means you probably shouldn't be doing it either. If I can't simply jump in somebody's DMs for no particular reason, it's not something. Okay, hey, there was something that sparked a conversation. It just simply, hey, I thought it was cute. Hey, and then start asking the person, hey, how are you doing today? Oh, damn, you are hot. Or me sending like dick emojis to them. Out of the blue, yes, then that is considered cheating. Versus I don't necessarily consider cheating where, hey, somebody put a post up there and you had an urge to comment, then it, instead of being a public communication, it turned private in a cordial form. I won't look at that too sideways.
Okay, so let's say I comment under a guy's picture, but the comment is public. But if it was of sexual nature, is that considered cheating or borderline cheating for you?
It depends on the context and situation. I ain't gonna lie. Shit. If you come in a situation, if you come on a random person, thinks, hey, dang, you look good, and things, I ain't gonna think too much. If you're in there all the time, especially on the exact same person, then we got a problem. Yeah, I'm not that insecure, but it's like, hey, I do have some common sense where just like, if you're constantly messing the same person, you got a interest into this.
Okay, so where do you think the actual like cheating component or the insecurities or even the trust issues would come from social media? Is it the fact that people are commenting, liking, messaging? Because for me, I feel like the context obviously plays a part into whether it's cheating or borderline cheating. But I don't know, just liking, probably commented on their thirst trap. If you do it under one woman's third, if you do it one woman and you're liking all of her pictures, you're commenting on everything, and you're in her DMs, then yeah, that's very sketchy.
Oh, well, yeah, especially if it's somebody in your vicinity. Now, somebody that you never going to, like a celebrity thing on there, of course, is like circling, like, where it's just like, hey, as much as you love Drake, you have admitted this before that, hey, if he asked to fuck, you'd be like, oh, hell yeah, and just totally fuck me. But it's one of those things where
it's Drake.
I'm not feeling no type of way because one, he don't want your ass anyway.
You don't know that.
Okay, yeah.
We don't know
worry,
that for
somebody
sure.
wants you. He may not want you, but somebody does.
Okay, so it only matters if they're in a vicinity that I can be able to see them or could potentially meet them.
It's circumstantial.
I don't know. I feel like there's so many variables when it comes to social media because it's like this person could be here, could be in another country, the context. There's so many variables that go into social media and what makes it kind of ruin a relationship or not.
So what is that? So what do you consider as in cheating or running the line?
If it's repetitive, so if it's like there's one person and you're repetitively doing something, like always liking all of her pictures, commenting all under every single picture, and you're in her DMs, or you may not even be in her DMs, but you're showing kind of like obsession with this woman that all of her stuff you're liking and commenting, then to me, I'm like, okay, we have a problem here.
So,
but if it's occasionally, you see a thirst trap and you like it, or I don't really see that as too much of a big deal. It's occasional, like, okay.
So is it okay if it's never the exact same person?
I mean, yeah, for me, because I would be dumb to think that men don't lust after other women. I mean, women lust after other men. So it would kind of be like me telling you when we go out, you can't look at no other woman ever. Just if you see them, just close your eyes. Like, that's unrealistic.
Shit, I know a couple people who damn near have that criteria.
But that's unrealistic. I can't. If I see another guy who's attractive, I'm going to look. You see another woman that's attractive, we're both going to look. So it's not like I'm going to be like, close your eyes. You can't look at nobody. And you can't even. No, that's unrealistic. So the same rule should apply to social media. You see a picture, you like it. Okay, cool. That's great. But if you're also in her comment section, you're on her page, liking everything, commenting anything, then it's kind of like. And the equivalent to me would be like you chasing down the woman in the street that you met. Like, no, that's a bit too much. But, I mean, there's nothing wrong with admiring another person as long as you don't cross over the line into become a little bit obsessed with the person.
But you say you can't give it self-control and stuff. But some of it is, it can create the situation. Especially when everything's out there. It's all about, we'll go conversate, meet new people, eventually is going to come across something. There's so much opportunity, and some of it you can, let's be honest, it can happen unintentionally. You did not seek this, you did not see this coming, because hey, you did look at this cordial and hey, you got invested into something out of nowhere, versus when you wait though, because people are a lot more friendly online and in person. So the rate of cheating increases twice as much than if you minus the internet.
Well, yes, we know that because you're kind of behind the screen. Like, it's a bit different.
No,
but at the same...
I mean, as in, of course, you can't stick your dick between out the phone, but I'm just saying, hey, it creates more opportunity because you are meeting more people.
Well,
and you're more open versus the exact same person. If you met him in if you met him in person, you would have given him the cold shoulder versus him online posting.
That is a possibility. Yeah, I will give you that. Yeah. But at the same time, I do feel like women in particular would have a problem with their man on social media liking and all of this is because, I mean, the same energy that you give to the woman that you see on social media, are you giving that energy to your woman? So it's not so much that you're cheating, but if you're liking this woman's picture, you're calling her beautiful and all of this other stuff, like, are you doing that but neglecting your woman? Because that could also cause the insecurity to make her feel like she can't trust you. Because why can't you like my pictures and call me beautiful?
Because shit, somebody else is doing it for you.
No, it's your job to do it.
I do it on and off, occasionally.
Nah, because if you're the type of guy to be under a woman's comments every day,
that is true,
and liking her picture every day.
I'm not that person, but I'm talking metaphorically. Let's be clear now. But continue.
If you're doing it every day, but then you're neglecting your woman at home, as far as like you're not calling her beautiful, you're not giving her that attention, that love that makes her feel secure, but you're giving it to a random woman on the internet, I mean, that is...
Yeah, but a lot of situations, and I can say this, like, I'm all over your ass all the damn time. It's basically every damn night, damn near. It's a schedule. And other men who will do something like that, other man or woman, they will still get into the situation where the other person will still seek outside of attention because it's there. You're watching people when you're on social media. You're watching some random people get attention from millions of other people. Now, especially when it comes to women. And you experience a taste of that, it can be addictive. Where you want that attention, because you got people online doing things that is not in their best interest or safe just to get some likes.
Well, yeah, we know that.
And it's not simply just for sex, but it's a point of
they want the attention.
Yes, and attention can create other things that you did not plan for.
Well, I feel like, but doesn't that fall into the self-control part where it's like I'm not talking about as the man, I'm talking about even the person posting all of this. They want the attention, right? The self-control will come from like, well, why do I want all this attention? What is it bringing me? Why do I feel like I need this attention? And figure that out rather than keep continuously falling down this rabbit hole. Because it's not exactly the best thing.
Yes, yeah, that is true. And sometimes it's no specific reason why. Because, I can say this much. Yeah, I'm married. It's been a long time. I still, and I'm sure you do the same thing. You crave, not crave, but you like the attention from other people.
If they're not creepy.
Yeah, so and this occasionally happened. A woman come up like, oh, you so cute. Gonna feel in my arm and stuff. And I feel good about myself. Even the time where we went to a club, me, you, and two other people. We ended there. We're walking through. We didn't realize it's kind of a gay club. We didn't realize it. Then the guy just kept on coming and talk to me, like walking past, saying the and then he's like, oh wow, damn, you are high. Shit, that I felt good. Yes, I ain't gonna. I'm not attracted, but it's just he went out his way to give me a compliment. I felt good. that brightened my day.
Well, yes, but are you there? Are you continuously going back to that club looking for attention?
Well, if it was a different club, then I ain't gonna lie, I probably would. But it's just the fact of, hey, people like the admirership. Even when you're in a relationship, you still kind of crave that desirement. That feeling that people desire you.
Well, yeah, but I also feel like, is it that you lack something in your personal life? Because it's like, well, if I don't feel wanted or I'm not getting the attention that I want out of my personal life from either the people around me, then I look for it somewhere else. So do you think it's a possibility that if they were getting fulfilled in their real personal life outside of social media, they'd be looking for so much attention inside of social media?
That in a lot of cases that will decrease how much attention they get, but other part is like it can be like a drug.
I mean, but minus the part where you make money off of it. I'm just talking about.
No, I'm not talking about that. Yeah, it's just the attention part. It's just you want the desire to be out there front and center and be the center of attention. Like you even if you think in the kid's standpoint, where the parents are distracted from work, they would do different things, whether that can be destructive
to get the attention.
Yes, to get the attention.
Yeah, and they wouldn't have done that if they were getting the attention to begin with. So if they were given the adequate attention that they needed at home in their personal life or from the person that they wanted it from, then the likelihood of them going outside to social media or anywhere else looking for that extra attention, I personally believe that would decrease. Because at the end of the day, you're using the social media to basically fulfill what you're missing inside of your actual personal life.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure you get some attention on there. You're a good looking woman, I'm sure of it. I wouldn't pick you personally if you weren't. Good personality and all that, but I need a pretty face. I'm being real.
What's your point, sir?
So, I'm sure you get some attention on there. Ask for different stuff. Oh, dang, hey, gorgeous, all that thing. You may get a dick pic here or there. Have you got one?
No.
You never got a solicited?
Well, not since I've been with you, no.
Oh yeah, because you ain't been showing that booty on Instagram?
I've never shown my booty on Instagram.
That's probably why you didn't get no dick pic.
What's your point?
But there's a point of, here, let me walk to it. So I like to walk you to things, because, all right, so, and when you get those attention, you do feel good somewhat, in a way.
Okay.
So yeah. Now, don't you think that if you get some and you continuously get it for a while, you will get used to it and you'll feel that something's wrong if you don't get it? Well,
on that part, I could say yes, but at the same time, if I'm getting it from the person that matters to me, so like you're giving me the attention that I want or need, then if I get it outside on social media, it really won't mean nothing to me, because at the end of the day, those men, I don't know them. They mean nothing to me.
Okay, Miss Unicorn, but that's not the.
But I do feel like a lot of women, or most women, like, yes, the attention from other men is nice, but at the end of the day, we want it from the man who means the most to us. At the end of the day, but during the day, it'd be like, oh, thank God somebody come up here and said I look good. Thank you. Oh, another thing, everybody else get a compliment for something except for you. You'll be pissed the fuck off. In those instances, yes, but at the end of the day, okay, a strange guy walks up to me. He means nothing to me. His input is okay. Thank you for the compliment. But if you told me a compliment like you look good today or like that, just whatever, it's going to affect me more than a random man who just walked up to me and told me that. It is. I'm going to value it more. Yeah, but that random comment that was unexpected do hit hard though. I mean, for a woman, if a guy walks up to me and tells me you're attractive, I'm like, okay, thanks, I kind of walk away because I'm like, he just kind of want to smash. But if it's the guy that you're attracted to too, you'd be like, oh, thank you, it's so nice of you. I would still walk away because he just want to smash. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a whole lot slower. I would run. All right. I would sprint. You would sprint. That'll be the slowest sprint I see in my life. We'll think you in a damn slow paced movie. I would sprint away. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if there's the old man at Walmart, yeah, you sprint away. No, because he can't catch you.
I was sprint away.
But in the other case, no. You're like, oh no. Oh, stay away from me. Oh, I tripped and fell. Like the way around the movie.
I tripped and fell in his arms.
Yeah. Oh, catch me.
His input or the attention he gives me is not really going to matter most to me because I don't know this man. For all I know, he walk up to every woman and tell them they're attractive.
But you don't know that. You ain't that. I mean, don't act like you pessimistic when somebody give you a compliment.
Yeah, but if it's a random man who walks up to me and tells me that, in my mind, honestly, I'm like, okay, he probably tried this with other women, and he's trying to see if he could get some luck.
Shit, if every woman thought that, we'll never get laid.
I mean, I didn't say no woman values it.
I said, yeah, if that, I'm just saying, so it does
not. That's what I personally think. That's what I personally think.
It does not.
I personally think that if a guy walks up to me and is doing all of that, I'm just kind of like, well, one, he's looking for somebody to smash, and two, he's...
Yeah, he may think your brain's sexy. He's like, damn,
my
girl.
brain, how you see my brain?
Yeah, he's just looking at you. Damn, that brain looks sexy. Your head kind of small, so they may like the small brain. Some guys don't like fat.
I think mostly men have big heads.
Oh, no, there's some people that... They got a lot.
I didn't say no woman doesn't have no big head, but I'm saying 9 times out of 10 a big head is
yeah, they have a bigger head, but a woman, they be getting that long forehead.
Okay, forehead and head is a little bit different.
That's a lot of backup space. When you get hit, that shit bangs for a while.
This is why we never stay on topic. So
you gonna slap on the forehead, that shit gonna slide off. You gonna slap the person behind them. See Rihanna's forehead? That shit is smooth.
She does have a big forehead, but I mean Rihanna is bae, okay? So
yeah, there's a lot of babes with a big forehead. You can land a plane on that bitch.
Social media. I don't know. I feel like it depends on what you classify as cheating to why social media may affect your relationship, but it's also knowing your partner. So like if you know your partner don't like all these hearts and likes and comments and stuff like that, and this is somebody that you want to be with, then it's something that you're just probably gonna have to limit.
Well, oh yeah. Me personally, I'm not big on the social media thing. It's ironic because I'm a IT person, but I be too occupied to give it too much attention. I tend to miss a lot of the good stuff.
What's the good stuff?
Maybe the little twerk thing and all that bullshit. I'm kidding. And just random shit that don't hit the news feed.
Cause you don't follow nothing or nobody.
Yeah, I don't even follow them in real life. So why the fuck I'm following them online? If they don't come to me and like it's not showing the face, then I don't know. I got things to do. I got bills to take.
Let me ask you.
I got kids. These nigglets are hungry.
Well, you always get on my nerves. I swear to you, I can't stand you. But if you were somebody who was always on social media, right? And that I'm on social media.
How much hours do you spend on Facebook?
Okay, but that's because I'm watching videos of like Pawn Stars.
So why Pawn Stars? What's the Pawn Star?
It's the pawn show. The thing that I've been... the clips keep popping up.
So that's why you ain't got no time to clean? Cause you're all on Facebook?
Wow, really?
I'm just saying, you put dedicate all the... Let's pull up that screen time for how long you're on there. Because I hear that's a feature Apple got now.
No, we're not going to do that.
But Mike Zuckerberg is rich because of this one here.
I be bored.
Yeah, cleaning is fun. Clean up.
I'm going to smack you.
Oh, that's so violent.
You got on my nerves. I really can't stand you. But I do clean.
Yeah, you do. Between commercials.
They have a lot of ads, though. So I do get shit done during the ads. They got a lot of ads. I will tell you that. They have a lot of ads. But, yeah, if you were somebody who was completely on social media, like, that was your pastime. Like, you were on it. You were really active on it, right? And I felt like that was an insecurity for me. I didn't like you doing that. Would you personally cut back for me, or would you tell me, well, this is who I am, accept it or leave it?
And that standpoint, I would cut back. Well, me as in, you may look, and what I think the best response to it, you may look, but stay away from messaging people, especially when the other person know that this is your type. Unless there's a specific reason to message or comment that is not sex related, that's the only excuse I could say that would be valid.
Well, what if for the people who their job is social media, their job is to be posting and having that engagement with, followers and stuff like that?
But that
how do you regulate that though?
Regulate? That just means you're the wrong damn person. That's like dating a stripper and being mad that she's in her underwear. Bitch, why are you naked? I'm a stripper.
But I don't. Well, yeah, that is kind of true, but.
It doesn't correlate. You're going to go in the pool and be upset you're wet.
So that means I should limit the people that could be my one or the one for me because, they're always on social media. Like, why can't you just limit that you're on social media?
Why can't you limit to be on social media?
Because I told you, I watched the show, the little clips about the Pawn Stars.
Yeah, you watch the little Pawn Stars. And yes, then the dishes need to be clean. Clothes need to be folded.
During the ads. There's a lot of ads on Facebook.
Yeah. Then I still come home and end up having to do fold clothes. Because the ads is not long enough. They shorten it sometimes.
Well, I am a full-time mother and a full-time straight A student. So
I'm a full-time husband, full-time baby daddy.
To 2 whole babies.
2 whole nigglets.
Toddlers.
That's on vacation.
They didn't know that. All right.
I don't know. I'm a private person.
But I don't know. I feel like it depends on what you consider cheating or what your insecurities are that may affect how you view social media, or does it really affect you in your relationship? I think in this day and age with social media becoming so big and it's literally a source of income, it's a job now. It's literally an occupation to be an Instagram model or Instagram entrepreneur. Like, it is such a big thing now that it's something that you're pretty much just going to have to deal with. That doesn't mean that the other person should disrespect you on social media, though. Yeah, there's a line. There's boundaries inside every relationship that you should create and stay within. But being active on social media itself...
Nothing wrong with the beat. There's nothing wrong with searching the web. It's just what you do and engage. And the point of it, we have to acknowledge that, yes, since the invention of social media, the cheating or the ability to cheat becomes easier, and the temptation increased more than before it was there. We also got the factor of, hey, when you start envying something you see, because let's not forget the fact that, hey, I'm in a relationship. Let's say this: I'm in a relationship with you. I do different things for you. It's nice and cute thing, but you're on social media all the time, and nothing in your feed, everything in your feed shows that this woman's man is buying them cars, expensive bags, and all I got you was a flower for Valentine's Day. You're going to start feeling some type of way. Most, I'm not saying you specifically, but a lot of women will become self-conscious. We literally run into that situation where, hey, I did something for you. You did not do it to flaws, but you showed, hey, what I do. Then other people started, like, hey, trying to one up to show that, hey, to make it seem like, oh, the other person do it from, so they seem like, oh, all grand. Is it not true?
That is true for a lot of women, because, you see a woman and she like, oh, her boo flew her out to Mexico or Dubai.
I'll fly you to Walmart.
You could at least take me to Publix.
This thing ain't...
You could at least take me to Publix. I'm just saying.
All right. We'll fly to Walmart. We'll Uber to Publix. And we'll do a nice stroll to Walgreens. So I'll take you around the town. No man do that for you.
I hate you. But it is a bit of, I guess it's just a jealousy, but it's also, I feel like it is a jealousy, but at the same time, you don't truly know what is going on in that person's life. Mm-hmm. So for me, whenever I start to feel like, dang, that's nice, but I'm like, wait, I don't fully know what this person is going through in their life. Like, I may not know like what they're truly dealing with. So can I really say that I'm jealous? I mean,
you get jealous. Really. You gotta be honest. You get jealous. I get jealous sometimes when I see.
Yeah, but at the same time, I remind myself like I don't truly know what this person has going on in their life, right? Because they might be in Dubai, they might be in Mexico, but that doesn't mean that regular everyday life for them is good and fun. So I try to remind myself, like, you know, just because what you see on social media does not mean it's reality. Because there's Photoshop, there's a whole bunch of other stuff. So that's what I try to do to keep my insecurities at bay. I try to be realistic with it. Be like, well, I mean, that's nice. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. Girl, have fun for all of us. Shoot. But I'm not going to be like, oh, I can't stand her. I don't do. Nah. I'm going to be like, that's great. Like, one day you going to take me to Dubai. But.
Oh, yeah, one day. Oh, shit. When I nail that scratch off, I got you, babe. I got you.
You don't even buy scratch offs. Shut up.
I do.
Every once in a while, you come back with $1 scratch off. Have you ever won $10?
The most I won was 20. Then I put that back in. Then I won 15. Then I put that back in. I won 12. Put that back in. I won 22. Put that back in. I got $5. Put that back in. Now I'm back where I started.
That was such a very long, unnecessary story about your scratch.
I can't share my trauma. You know how annoying it is when the winning number is 5 and I get 6 and 4? I even got 4.5. That's not even a fucking number that's supposed to be in there. That lucky. It's some bullshit. But it gets me drawn right back into it. It's so close. Maybe the next one.
All right. It doesn't matter with or without a scratch off. One day you taking me to Dubai. So it's
It's gonna be a lot of.
We didn't even stay on. Are we still on topic?
Yeah, it still falls within the range
of social media. Well, I don't know. What are your final thoughts on social media?
Well, social media is a tricky animal. It's very enticing. It will get you drawn into other people's things, what they're going on. A lot of it can be fake or real, or they did a lot of. There's a long pause there because I can't say what it is. They did a lot of stuff to be able to do that, where most people are not going to want to do it. The little golden shower and all that different stuff.
If I wasn't raised with morals and principles, I might be under.
I ain't gonna lie. I question my morals sometimes.
I mean, every woman has had that point in her early 20s when she was like, dang, maybe I should be a stripper.
So I ain't gonna lie.
This
is a fact, though. And every people like to lie. Everybody has a price.
My price is a little high. Because my mother would kill me. It has to be super high or else I will be dead. Okay? That's my influence.
But it's one of those things where people like to find, money don't bring happiness. It is so much better to cry in a Ferrari than a Toyota. I could wipe my tears and my ass with $100 bill, and I don't even have to use the same one.
Toyotas are nice cars. But I don't know. If you said like, I don't really know cars like that, but I guess.
The Tesla? Do you feel better?
I guess. I mean, they're alright. A Mazda. Maybe I do like the Genesis though.
Oh, old people car? I don't know why the hell that shit always has a cream inside. I hate that shit.
We're off topic. So I guess my final thoughts on social media is that I don't know. It may be your cup of tea. It may not be. It is something that you're gonna have to decide because you can't really not like social media, but then want to date somebody who's heavily into social media, especially if that is like their career, what they do for money. So it's being realistic about it. that's the number one thing, being very realistic and honest and be like, well, if this is a deal breaker for me or something that I don't like, then you should probably stay away from that. Or if you're dating somebody and you occasionally like to be in social media and what you're doing may cause insecurities in your partner, then you should probably try to compromise or, try to figure it out. But do I think social media in of itself, the entity of social media, is hurting relationships? I don't think so. I think self-control plays a lot into helping the fact that social media don't affect you. I think self-control is a very, very big thing.
That feeling is strong in somebody that's addicted to Facebook. Can't talk bad about Facebook.
I watch the little clips and the reels. They get you sucked in.
Zuckerberg is listening.
They do be listening, though, because as soon as you think about something, then you see the ad for it on Facebook. That's just true.
Oh, yeah. Google do that bitch all the time, but...
You don't even say it. You just think it. I think about something, and the next thing I open my Facebook, there's an ad for it. I'm like, dang, how you knew? I didn't even say it out loud.
You don't think you say it out loud?
So you trying to call me crazy now? I really hate you. Have a good day, because this man gets on my nerves.
Today, this is rum and coke. The rum came from Bacardi Gold.
You've been drinking that for days now.
Yeah, it's kind of strong, and it's very hard to get to, but it'll get you where you need to be. Yeah. Make sure you like and subscribe and join us for the next video. We out.
Bye.